Thank you for having me. My name is Espie and I have been a doTERRA wellness advocate for a very, very long time. I have been attending all the conventions, the leadership retreats, and all other meetings like my outlines meeting and all that. When you attend those meetings, you will experience and hear over and over again about doTERRA encouraging teamwork between outlines, downlines, and even crosslines. It actually is really a good feeling to have that culture. It aligned with who I am, how I was brought up, and how I would want to run my doTERRA business and lead my team. That's why, from the get-go, I feel like I really belong. As doTERRA leaders, we have our own ways of building our doTERRA business and leading our team. I have watched other leaders, I have attended their classes, listened to them. I'm thinking perhaps if I follow what they do, I would also be successful like them. Not quite, because it doesn't always work like that. It's like oils. For other people to have a good night's sleep, they only need lavender. But for me, I need serenity. Because serenity is the one that will give me a good night's sleep. So what I'm trying to say is, what works for you might not work for me. But there is always a common denominator. Lavender, for example, is in the serenity blend. So perhaps finding balance or middle ground, that's what we need. And that's what exactly I did. What I have found out is successful leaders have passion and very positive. I have no doubt everyone in this call are all passionate. Passion gives power while attitude designs excellence. You can do it because you have the passion, but you will be able to do it very well if you have the right attitude. So be positive. All successful leaders are very positive. I know it's so hard to be positive at all times because when there's so much negativity around us. But guess what? Negativity will only be there if you entertain it. When we wake up in the morning, we have a choice to be positive or negative. Me, I always choose to be grateful for another day and for all the blessings, for everybody around me, for my family, for my team. I'm even thankful for some challenges that come my way because without those, I won't be able to grow and learn. There's always something to be thankful for, so just be thankful for everything. Okay? Also, there's a lot of books that you can read or podcasts that you can listen to or some personal, professional development available pretty much everywhere online. Find one that suits you. Know your needs, know who you are. So yes, we have to know ourselves. Know your strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes weaknesses does not mean it is bad. Sometimes it's just a habit of being too nice. I have realized that when I was still in the corporate world. It was pointed out to me during one of my performance evals that I have a weakness of not saying no. I pretty much say yes to everything, which sometimes is not good, he said, my boss said, because people can actually take advantage of you. But why would I concentrate on people taking advantage of me? My point is, because of this weakness, I have grown and learned a lot. If something not so positive happens and comes my way, I will just deal with it in a positive way, will move on and concentrate more on what is the positive outcome of that. At the end of the day, everything's going to be alright. So being positive brings harmony to everybody around you and even yourself. In our business, it is what we need, especially if you're leading a group of people from different backgrounds. By nature, people are always looking for something negative in everything, always comparing. It's like looking at the glass half empty. But me, hey, I always look at the glass half full. My team from the beginning knows right away how I am, who I am. I am no different to new and old members. I am honest, I am transparent. I don't think we need to elaborate on this one because one thing for sure, when you are honest and transparent, your members will definitely respect you. According to Mother Teresa, honesty and transparency make you vulnerable. So be honest and transparent anyway. Nothing's gonna lose, right? Next is communication. Communication is what makes us a team really strong. So in our team, we communicate a lot. We have weekly meetings. Anyone who are interested to build a business are invited to attend. This meeting is actually motivational or inspirational. We share our challenges, feedback, strategies. Sometimes when we don't have like a special topic, we just simply chit-chat like friends and family would. We also have online private group page where our members and friends and prospects are invited. We also have group chat, which is exclusive for members only. And in this group, this is where they can actually ask questions, they can share testimonials, they can post, we can actually post doTERRA promotions and protocols. It's really very productive and brings me so much happiness to see how my members interact with each other. There's so much positivity and excitement. It is really priceless. It all started through just a group of Team Espie from the Philippines, then leaders of each group started their own, and then it got duplicated by their own leaders. This does just not boost everyone's confidence with doTERRA, it also helps trust their leaders, and overall, it helps with the team's retention rate. So communication seems easy nowadays, you know, because of the technology, although there are times that in person is still the best way to communicate. So try that as well. Which goes to my next point of knowing your team and your members. So know your leaders, knowing your members, understanding them is really a huge thing. I have members from different places with different backgrounds. Learning who they are, where they come from, their intention, their needs, will make it easier for you to support them. Some could be builders, some could be sharers, users. They all have the different needs. Like for example, in communication, like we were just talking about it. Some rather have it done online, some is in person, some by phone. As leaders, we have to be flexible and be available. I know it can be overwhelming, so if you get overwhelmed, just start delegating with your other leaders. I'm sure they're going to step up, and with mine, they really do. So my leaders and I now became like friends and family. I feel like I am like an auntie or a mother of a lot of kids. We became like a huge family. All my leaders, though they don't belong to the same uplines, they really work together, and that is huge. It is an accomplishment by itself. We are working as one team together. So be a winning team. Be true. Trust each other, respect each other, understand each other, enjoy each other. Lastly, I want to also attribute the success of having a positive and productive team culture to doTERRA. They have provided us with not just the best products and mission, but they have also provided us with some tools or programs like Spring Club. Spring Club strengthened our team more than ever. It helped our team to grow more than 100% this past year. It also helped with rank advancements, stabilizing them, and attaining goals that is beyond imagination. More inspired and committed leaders are being born out of this program, which is kind of amazing. In my team, we now have 2 founders. We have a platinum, gold, silvers, and leaders receiving like 1,500 power of 3 here in the Philippines, which means more people are receiving $250 power of 3 as well, and $50, right? So I am beyond pleased. I have never felt so successful in my whole life. So there's so much to share, and no leader is perfect. I know for sure I am not a perfect leader, nor my team, but being successful for me is knowing that your leaders and mentees are successful. I just want to end it with like, you know, despite the volcano eruptions, which by the way is our hometown in Batangas, and the pandemic that happened this past year and still going on, our team have accomplished the most extraordinary things of making a difference in the lives of people. I have said this before and I will say it again. There's a lot of people out there praying to get their, to feel better, to live better. There's a lot of people who are in pain. You could be the one. We have the tools to be the instrument to answer those prayers. So take the chance, be the one, take your team with you, and together we can actually change the world one drop, one person, one community at a time. Thank you.